What's good? Welcome back to another episode, the very first of the season of the Fantasy Wire. New and improved. You guys see we got the logo on this side. We are back, baby. Now, of course, I can't do this alone. I got to introduce some of my favorite people that helped me co-host this show. Introducing first, hailing all the way from Dos Palos, California. You know him as Burning Flowers, Memito, Too Hot to Handle, Pimentel. Nice. And, of course, I can't have this show without introducing the man who won it last year and the year before that. I don't know about the year before that. But you know him as Olave when you call me Big Papa. He goes from Dos Palos, California, Edward, no facial hair, Romero. And last but not least, this man also hails from Dos Palos, California, known as Holy Pits, Michael Too Smooth Majorino.
There we go.
What's good, boys? Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Fantasy Wire, man. How y'all feeling, man?
Nice.
Good to be back.
Same here.
Happy to be here.
Well, hey, to start off, man, I know it's been a while for the people watching this, and I apologize. We put a nice video out on our draft recap. Make sure you guys watch that if you haven't. But for the people here, man, each one of y'all, one by one, man, what was y'all's best moments from this draft, man?
Peanut missing, and then when he made it, he had to drink a lot. Peanut drinking was my favorite part of the entire draft.
That was classic.
It was fun seeing someone take so many shotguns, not gonna lie.
Now, Edward, I gotta know, man. I gotta ask, man, because people have been asking me about this video. The millions of people that watch our stream, they were wondering why he kept getting those, especially at the end, because it looked like he had a 50-50 shot, and I wasn't sure how that worked out. Can you explain that?
No idea. Gonna have to
be fair. Isaac, you checked the cups before, didn't you? You checked all of them underneath.
You were the last one.
That's
charging those cups, if I remember correctly.
You took one cup out. You were like, someone's gonna get drunk.
Yeah, I've heard rumors that DJ had some kind of hand in this. I don't know. He's not here to
no idea.
Stuff.
No idea.
Well, what about you, Edward? What was your favorite moment of the draft, man?
I guess it was seeing all you guys again every year. You know, probably one of my favorite things about fantasy football is the group of people that you get to enjoy doing it with.
Yeah.
Except for you, I despise playing this game with you. Every time regular season win, hold it over me forever. Even if I beat you at the end of the year, you are gloating about you undefeated regular season. Who cares, dude?
Yeah, no, we'll talk about that more later. But yeah, I understand.
We got t-shirts coming.
Mike, what about you, man? Best moment from the draft, bro?
Same. I think just being around everybody was great, and actually doing it, I liked it, and like the whole punishment thing was fun. I got there late, as you know, but when I got there, everybody was pretty much drunk, so I had a great time.
No. Paint the scene better, Michael. You showed up very, very end. We had a few players. You took like one or two shots. Bang, just.
Yeah, that was the thing that was kind of confusing me was I showed up 2 hours late and there were still like 5 people shooting, and I show up, I shoot 2 balls and I make it, and I make it. It's like, why was this so difficult? That's my question. Why was this so difficult?
I was trying to
get any like 12 cups, dude. Before you got there was 24 cups to start the game. It was ridiculous, bro. It was so hard.
So it should have been easier, right?
Nah, dude, it was harder. I don't know. It was everybody was missing. You saw the video.
I did, bro.
It was bad.
You know what it is we're all old and we don't play beer pong no more. That's what it was. You see?
Michael does.
Yeah, I mean he's drinking the beer right now.
2 shots. I play all the time.
let's keep it about fantasy football here, all right? Let's not go in. Let's not go into the people's personal lives.
Hey, great segue to even talk about our matchup, week 1 matchup reactions, man. So crazy week 1. Shoot, man, all the injuries that happened, everything that went down, man. So I didn't know why I did this already, but I guess the first thing to talk about for the first matchup is this ass beating that was put on to the returning champ who lost week 1. How do you feel about this, man? Any thoughts on this?
Me?
Yeah, you're the champ, right?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Okay. Yeah. No,
Allegedly.
I wasn't sure. I should have known you were going to start off with this. Yeah, it was a close one down to the last minute. I'm just glad I had you shitting your pants to the last minute.
Now you know what?
It was
Honestly,
a good one though. It was a good one. There was no stopping Tyreek Hill. He went off. That was really your saving grace there at the end.
yeah, Tyreek definitely was a highlight for me. I will be buying his jersey this year. If you want my reaction on this one, I'll let it just me and you handle this because I know we got a lot more to go over. It was amazing. It was probably one of the best moments of my life, and when I beat you, because I knew you thought you were gonna win, and I know I sent you a lot of middle finger emojis. My only wish is that I probably would have sent you more every single day because I'm better than you, and that's all we gotta say about that.
Okay. Look, let's just let me bring this out again. Your name, 2018. I'm 2019, 20, and 22.
I gotta bring up old stuff, man. Nobody cares about that though.
Yeah, this was last week. Move on to next week.
We'll go one by one, man. I'll let Mito. How you feel about this matchup between me, Machine, and DJ, leaving people in the dust?
DJ, yeah, people. DJ went from picking Cam Akers in the first round last year to this year, taking Tony Pollard, and then it looked like it paid out. And overall, I think his team's pretty good. Like it's probably if there was a trophy for most improved player, this would be DJ's for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm impressed.
Hey, how did you feel seeing your brother lose to DJ?
Bittersweet, man, bittersweet. I love my little brother. Fought for a long time for him to get him in the league, and he just, his players didn't show up. And then Garrett Wilson, he obviously nothing happened to him, but no Aaron Rodgers. Just a tough season so far. Oh, excuse me, at the beginning. But
shout out to your brother. He has the record for longest draft ever. So
yeah,
just want to throw that out there.
He's going to be the reason for a clock next year.
If you take longer than the clock, take a shot.
Facts. Mike, I'll let you cover this one, man. Tea time and Wonka Wonks. What's your reaction on this one, man?
I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought Willie did get really good at the draft, but I guess not. I don't know. I guess not. Good job to Tea Time. I don't know if he golfs or not. I'm still trying to figure out that name, but good job to him.
This might show our age, but I believe that is a Drake reference from his newest song, and he starts off saying "Tea time, tea time, tea time, tea time."
That's first I've heard of that. Thank you, Isaac.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll put it as some background music on this part of the video for next time.
Yeah.
All right, Edward, I'll let you take it over, man. What'd you think about CDs and Holy Pitches matchup?
I like the stat that was dropped after the game. I guess this matchup happens to start the week or to start the season every year, and every year it's the same outcome. What comes out on top starts with the loss. I think CD's nuts, as always. He has a good game or a good team. It's just he didn't have a good week. He had a lot of players that didn't show up for him.
Mike, that's your squad, man. So I'll let you say what you got to say. Anything you want to say after this, man? After this, what you just put on this, man?
I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Hey, Mike, how many years in a row?
At least 3.
Damn.
At least. Yeah, I've been in this league. Yeah, this will be 3. Yeah. But
you
even the first time I was
one more time.
Wow. The first time I was in this league, same thing though. I've played him week 1 every year.
Compa.
That's disrespectful, Mike. That's our family.
It's not disrespectful. It's the truth.
All right. I'll let Mito. You cover this one, man. This one was surprising to me, but what do you think about this matchup?
Not surprising. Surprise somebody won.
somebody has to win, right?
Somebody had to win. And for a while there, I didn't think there was going to be anybody.
Man, any just like, I don't know, maybe tips for these guys, like since they're
Nothing.
both
But Daniel Jones had a dud, and then Taysom Hill. I think it's over. I think that's the biggest takeaway. It's over with that whole plan. I think he's a couple plays here and there, but he's never going to be as productive as he was in the past.
Yeah, I don't know why he started Taysom Hill. To be honest with you, I just didn't. Maybe I missed something, but I didn't see that as a viable start. You know.
Did he start him, or is this his current lineup?
No, this is.
That's what he came out with right there, Taysom Hill. And this guy over on the right, for those that you don't remember, he did have the number 1 pick in the draft.
He had Jeddah, and Jeddah had a tough game, but I don't know. I think on a different week, both these guys probably have a lot better time, but this was a rough week for almost everyone around the league. They just had the worst of it.
Yeah, facts. All right, I'll cover the last part real quick. Congratulations to Burning Flowers. You did have the highest amount of points that week, man. You know what? I'll let you cover, bro. What's up, man? How do you give us some tips on how you score a lot of points? I guess we need those from you, huh?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday morning, okay? 4 days almost I had to deal with looking at Kadarius Toney get 1 point. So I want you to know I was so thinking I'm not gonna have a good week. The turnaround even started really late too. Christian Kirk didn't do anything. Schultz didn't do anything. Swift didn't do anything. I was watching these guys with duds. Luckily, I had some big. If I'm being honest, the Cowboys defense won it, so I'm really happy for the Cowboys right now.
Yeah. You know, that probably was the single-handed best defense performance I've ever seen in my life. And yeah,
when did you stop watching the Monday night game?
I didn't. I watched every single play. I had to. I was glued to my screen.
I just enjoyed it. Every play was great for me.
Yeah, I bet. I kept watching, and I saw you were behind, and I was like, I think I got this in the bag. And then every sack kept happening. I said, oh my gosh, this guy is the highest score.
For a touchdown, interception for a touchdown. It was like 6 or 7 sacks. It's ridiculous, dude. The points were adding up so fast. Loved it.
Yeah.
Your team's looking good too, man. It's looking good going forward too.
Thanks, man. Yeah. We'll see. I got B-Rain next, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, don't trade your whole team away.
Yeah, that's the question I want to ask. Are you going to do that this year, or what's the plan?
This is the plan. I'm going to play B-Rain this week. I'm not going to trade him my good players now. He's not really good at drafting, so I should feel a lot better about going forward. He made it last year because of my guys.
Yeah.
So no trades unless it's something really good.
He made it to the championship.
I want to say all of us on screen here won our champ, you didn't win your week 1 matchup. I was gonna throw out that stat, but I guess you didn't win. Sorry, champ.
It's all right, dude.
Sorry, man. Hey, get him next week, buddy. But speaking of next week, let's talk about some waiver wire reactions here. We had some good ones. One by one here. Mamito, what was your favorite one here? It's okay to be biased.
Not favorite, but Peanut's aggressiveness in his waiver wire pickups was pretty cool. I seen his team struggling for a bit, and he made some big changes. So it's good to see someone take a chance like that. I think it's going to be a good payout too.
Yeah. Romeo Dobbs.
I would use that as trade bait instantly, dude. Those are two good pickups right there.
Mm-hmm.
Puka Nacua and Romeo Dobbs. Put them together and offer them for T. Higgins or something like that.
Ooh, we got some free advice getting thrown around in this chat. There we go. How you at it, man? So, what was your favorite waiver wire one?
I like Peanuts too. You guys saw me drop it in the chat. I thought that was a good pairing to get, especially for him because he picked up Cooper Kupp, I believe.
Yeah.
No, Dobbins.
And Dobbins, yeah. So he needs all the help he can get there. So
Yeah, you know, Mike, we'll switch it up for you, Mike. Mike, what was your least favorite pickup of the week?
Hey, real quick before I go on, is there any way you can move the waiver wire reaction? Because right now I'm looking like Wilson from Tim the Toolman Taylor. You can
Yeah.
only see half my face.
Oh, yeah. We'll take
Yeah,
that off there,
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Put it back.
sorry about
Put it
that.
back.
I was feeling like Wilson.
Put
I
it
was
back.
feeling like Wilson there for a minute.
We had a hide
Oh,
underneath.
yeah.
We had a hide
Beard down,
under
he
the
said.
fence, you know.
No,
You're down,
I saw it. I was like, damn.
How's
I was
going
just looking
there,
over the
neighbor?
fence. I was looking over the fence the whole time.
Michael, right here, you're a 10. Right here, you're a 2.
Hey, hey, just don't pick up your shirt again, all right? Anyway,
Oh, God.
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, please. I'll put you at center stage if you do.
Put me at center stage, put some music on.
Oh, don't tell me. I'll do
We're
it right now.
gonna get sponsors tonight.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, something's happening. Uh-oh.
You gotta pay for it. OnlyFans.
Drop the link.
Boo. What a tease.
Hey, you don't sell feet pics for free, bro. You don't sell feet pics for free.
Only fans.
Anyway, all right, Mike. Oh, least favorite waiver wire pickup, man.
Probably Edward picking up Hill because I wanted him.
Me too. Me too.
That was
Yeah,
probably
My
the least
waiver
favorite.
was in for that.
That was the
What's
least
happening,
favorite.
What's happening, Adam?
Well, let me ask you a question. Now that Dobbins is out, is it Hill or Gus? Is it the Gus bus? Is it the Hill? Baby Hill
ESPN's got Gus Edwards, I think, projected higher
for the touchdown, maybe, but Hill got a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah,
He gets red zone looks. I think that's a good pick.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, I like the pickup, man. We'll see how it plays out, but you definitely need the help. So we'll see what happens with you.
What was your least favorite pickup, Isaac?
Oh, my least favorite pickup probably doesn't have to do with these waiver wires. It has to do right here, right before the waiver wires had happened. If you look right here, Saturday night, I found out that Mark Andrews wasn't playing. And so I got all happy, and I decided to drop Romeo Doubs and pick up Isaiah Likely. And that was the worst waiver wire pickup of the week.
When did you know you fucked up?
4 points.
Well, the worst part was like the first 2 plays of the game, Isaiah Likely caught like a pass, and I was all juiced. I was like, oh, yeah, I did great. And then I started noticing Romeo Doubs a little later on was killing it, and Isaiah Likely had nothing. And at that moment, I just sat in front of the TV and played a little small violin and called it a day. A little tiny one. A little teardrop from the eye.
Didn't Peanut draft Romeo Dobbs, though?
Megatron. Okay. That's the most electrifying. Drafted him with his last pick in the draft.
Yeah, they did. It was a good pickup, by the way, too, until you dropped him.
Until I dropped him. Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. You know,
That's a
Your little name tag, you say co-host/idiot.
All right, we're getting a little too personal here.
Dumbass.
Let's go ahead and go into the week 2. Let's move past. Let's go into our new segment. Week 2 matchups.
Great little segue.
Yeah. I'll start from the bottom. You know, actually, I'll start from the guy who's already on this. Memito, the highest scorer in the league.
You got me looking like Wilson again, just saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
There we go.
my bad, Mike. I got you there. I heard. You've been heard. Man, so your fantasy matchup. What are you thinking, man?
Oh, my bad. 10. The matchup is good, man. I like that he's going with Daniel Jones still. I don't think Daniel Jones bounces back. That's going to be, I think, the biggest one. I do like the rest of his receivers, though. He's always got really good receivers. B-Rain has a nose for receivers. I'll give him that every year.
Yeah, that's true. We can't ask you because you're playing, but we got 3 other people. Edward, who's going to win?
Man, it's gonna be a tough one on who's gonna win, man. If B-Rain's team shows up, because he has a lot more. I think he has a lot more upside. I don't know, dude. It's so even. You got Brandon Ayuk on one side, Justin Jefferson, you can make an argument for both, but I think the stronger team here is Vernon Flowers for sure.
All right. Mike, who you picking?
I'm gonna have to go with consistency, and that's Burning Flowers.
Yep.
Coming off a big scoring game or a big scoring week. I think he's going to be pretty hard to beat so far. We'll see if he gives his team away, like you said, but I don't. So far he's doing pretty good. I'll go with Burning Flowers.
Yeah. Hey, Mike. Great pick. Burning Flowers. Pack your bags. That's 3 yeses from the votes from the judges. You're going to Hollywood, man. Yeah, I got him down here. That's for sure. All right, Mike. Same thing, man. Oh, actually, whoa. Ring a ding, 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 ding. Didn't even notice this.
Isaac, hold on. Isaac, let's do this first. Let them go last. Let's do this.
Yeah.
All right, if you don't mind. Hold on. Where'd you go?
Oh, I thought you wanted to go last. I thought you wanted to go last.
Well, first, we'll let them go last.
I
didn't even realize you guys were playing. This is great. I love it because one of you guys is going to lose. That's great.
Yeah, I could go 0-2.
If I scroll down real quick, Isaac?
Yeah, for sure.
Right there. Let's see. Defense wins championships, according to Isaac. So, no, actually, I don't know. That's a tough one. I would say I'll give it to Edward if Watson and Myers play. But if they're out, man, that's tough, dude. That's a tough one. I'm going to go with Edward as of right now based off of the what's listed right there on his roster. But it really matters if those dudes can make it on Sunday.
Yeah, man, this is I agree with you, man. This is a very even matchup. It's hard for me to really say who's going to win. I mean, just kind of looking at the squad, like, Everett got a lot of questionables in there, right? Big hitters, though, like Jacoby Myers went off last week. Is he going to get out of the concussion protocol? Christian Watson, if he plays this week, it's looking like he will. It's a good ad. Then Mike on the other side is taking some gambles with OBJ, Marquise Brown. So I think it's going to come down to their flexes, to be honest with you. It's going to be a tight one. And looking down here, it's tough. But if the right starts get made, like if Aaron Jones can play, I definitely say Mike is going to win. But if Aaron Jones doesn't play, I think Edward pulls off this dub.
Who would you put Aaron Jones in for on his squad?
Definitely OBJ. Yeah, I don't like his OBJ start at all. I'll give you guys each one. I don't like his OBJ start at all.
I would say Brown, if I'm being honest. I think OBJ has more chances for a red zone touchdown on a consistent basis.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, same thing with Rashid White. I don't like Evans Rashid White start. I prefer Justice Hill on that one, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I like that they're so 50-50 though, because that's pretty much how I think it's going to be the whole week.
It's going to be a good weekend.
Yeah.
But let's just get into it. Let me just take this off the screen. Let me take a couple of people off and let's just let these two guys go at it. All right. Ding, ding, ding. The bell is rang. All right. What y'all got to say to each other?
Well, first off, I want to say to the two idiots that spoke about our teams, nothing's finalized until Sunday. So you guys talking about our rosters now means nothing. So starts will be made Sunday. And I'm excited. Good opponent, good team. I'm excited for the matchup. I apologize you going 0-2. There's no personal feelings.
Damn. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm not here to talk shit, bro. It's going to be a good matchup. Like I said, it's going to be a good-ass weekend. Isaac likes to try to put people on the spot, talk shit. If it was last week and he would have showed up to the podcast last week, like he said, I would have talked shit happily to him. That's one person I will always talk shit to. But, hey, bro, it's you, Mike. Best man will win this one. You know what I mean?
Best man will win. Hey, that's funny that you said something, bro, because he blamed it on you that we didn't do the podcast.
Okay. Yep.
All right, and I'm back. Go ahead and end that real quick. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. You guys are freaking terrible. You sell no freaking fights, man. I never hire you guys on my fight card. Whoa! I don't know what happened there.
Isaac, you don't know how to stir the pot, Isaac.
The pot was
stirred.
stirred.
Stir the pot.
You wasn't digging what the chef was
You
cooking.
still got everybody hating you, bro. You're still the most hated.
You did not
Worse.
smell what the most electrifying was cooking. So it's understandable. It'd be like that.
It was a little bowl. That's why it was a little bowl.
All right, go ahead, Mike. I'll let you roll into this one, man. What do you think about this matchup? Wonka Wonks, Murder Mafia.
Walk and Wonks.
Oh, off the bat, Wonka Wonks. Okay. Edward, who you taking?
Let me see
For
the
sure.
squads. Herbert, Jackson. I like. Who's on the left?
Wonks.
Wonks. Yeah, I like Wonka Wonks. He's got the
Right.
better squad in this one.
I'm going for the upset. I think Dustin's got it. I think it's gonna be a big Lamar and Henry game.
Yeah, you know what? One thing about Dustin's team, man, is you look at his squad and you think that he doesn't have a team, but he just
Man.
has a knack for just picking these people, man, that come out of nowhere and score. I see the scenario where Dustin wins, but the only way he wins is if he takes out Michael Gallup on his flex, and he has nobody else to play though.
No,
Maybe-
I would play. I'd play Gallup. Cooks might not play.
Yeah. Shoots. I'm gonna have to go with Wonks. I'm gonna go with Wonks. I think Wonks is gonna win that one.
By the way, he's got Goddard, and I actually expect Goddard to have a bigger game. Like he had 0 last week, so he'll have a bigger game, but he'll have a really good game this week.
Yeah, that's good. All right, on to the battle of the 0-1s, looking to get their first dub of the season. Maybe
Gotta
though.
say it like that.
Isaac,
Yeah.
I think you should start with this, bro. These are very close people to your own life. You should.
Who do you
Yeah.
got in this one?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly that.
you guys have put me
You
on the
gotta-
spot here.
Who do you got?
Pick between the brother and the compa.
Yeah, dude.
Man, 2 different lives, 2 important people in mind. It's a hard choice to make, but I'm looking at both their squads, and both of them having a pretty good layout. And I just think personally that Mean Machine has the better of the 2 squads as far as what can show up this week, especially with Debo and Terry. And I don't really like the Kendrick Bourne start and the Tutu Atwell or Drake London. So I'm gonna have to give this edge to Mean Machine on that one. What about you, Mito? Who you thinking?
Okay. Also, my family. But I think your brother's going to probably beat the shit out of Luis.
Okay, so you talking about your family? No, just kidding.
That's from a real place, Luis. I think, yeah. He's going to be good. And I think Garrett Wilson's going to have probably the roughest time out of his team, but I think the rest of his team comes through this week.
All right, Mito. Or I'm sorry, Mike. Any thoughts?
First off, don't call me Mito anymore.
It's a compliment.
That's not a compliment. I'm gonna have to go with CD Nuts.
CD.
I'm
Wait,
going,
why?
I'm going, huh?
Why?
Because he just lost to the best guy in the league. He needs to come back.
Oh, okay.
You got the rub. You got the
Easy.
rub.
Easy. I got like a little good luck charm.
I think we're at an even split, dude. I like CD's Nuts team better this week too.
I do too.
John Watson and Nick Chubb. I like that. I like seeing that stack there. Then he's got CD Lamb, who's probably going to go off this week. He's probably going to be one of the top 3 performers this week.
Ooh, 2-2. Interesting when we come back next week to figure out what happens. All right. Well, now we're getting off to these 2 gentlemen, both 1-0. Tea time versus In the Dust, because I can't say his name. Maybe you should change it. Anyway,
Hey, to be fair, it doesn't say it.
that's true. That could be anything. That could be
doesn't-
anything.
It doesn't say it.
Michael's the kind of guy to be like, it's all right if you bought the seat.
It doesn't say it. And leaving NI quote G in the dust. That's how you can say his name.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
That could mean leaving night hot time in the dust, maybe.
This feels like that episode of South Park, bro. I don't think you should go any further.
I'm just waiting to see where this goes.
That's the smartest shit you said.
All right, let's talk about fantasy football, man. We all picking, bro. Who's gonna win this matchup, bro?
I think it's gonna be tea time. Give it to tea time.
Because he has a more like PC name. What's the reason?
No, it's not because of that. I mean, I think his team's just better. He's got Jalen Hurts, Jahmyr Gibbs, James Cook, a lot of players with a lot of upside. I think last week he had an off week, and this week his team's gonna show up for him.
All right. Mito, I'll go with you, man. Who you thinking, bro?
I think I'm gonna take the upset in this one.
Who's the upset?
It ain't tea time.
Oh, what's his name?
I didn't want to say it.
DJ.
Yeah,
that guy.
No, I really do. I do like his team. Actually, I think he's got a really good team, and I'm not saying tea time doesn't, but I can see an upset coming, and I'm gonna roll my dice. I'm gonna say DJ's gonna win it.
Any changes you make to DJ's lineup?
Only change. You know what? With what he's got on the bench, I don't think so. I think that's
That's a big shot.
Someone off the waiver.
If you're looking at it,
Free
George
agents,
Pickens is now the number one because Deontay Johnson's out. Kittle could have a game. Mike Williams could have a game. All these guys could have potential, like really good games. If it's that week, man, I'm gonna take the upset. I'm gonna take DJ.
All right. Mike, what about you, man?
Tea time.
Any reason why? Just gonna pick people just because.
No, tea time has a better team, dumbass. So that's probably
I was just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. Why you mad?
I'm not. No.
He was
I'm
nice
not
with
mad.
defense.
I'm not mad. How I answer here's what you need to understand. How I answer Mamito and how I answer Edward and how I answer you is completely different. That is just completely different. Tea Time's got the better squad, but again, we talk about this just to talk about this because nothing's finalized until Sunday. Everybody makes changes on Sunday. Everybody makes changes on Saturday night. Everybody makes changes. So until the lineups are like actually set, then we'll know for sure when people start playing.
All right. I like that. Okay.
For
me,
just one piece of advice to DJ: you got a free spot on your bench. Use it. Pick someone up.
Or don't.
I think a kicker is needed. I think you need to have two kickers. I honestly think if you're not rolling with two kickers at this point in the season, DJ, what are you doing? So that's a thought. Yeah, my pick. I'm going tea time. I like his squad a lot better. I just don't like the Jamal Williams start, and I just feel like that's gonna be the one that hurts him a little bit. So
let me ask you a question. Who do you think has a better game between Jamal Williams and Michael Thomas?
Michael Thomas.
And I can see Jamal Williams having a couple TDs.
I don't know, 15 carries for 36 yards last game. I think is what the stat line was.
It's Carr's fault,
Oh wow,
that is true. We are avid and anti-Derek Carr people on this chat, so I can agree with that. All right, moving on, man. To last but not least, we got the most electrifying. Who can that amazing name team be? Oh,
Peanut is gonna humble you this week.
Oh,
yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Care to say why? Or just hating? Or what are we doing there?
Even ESPN's got him projected to beat you, but his team last week, even though his team Josh Allen didn't do much, he still did better than Joe Burrow. He's got Dameon Pierce, probably gonna do better than Ramondre Stevenson. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he could put up numbers like Tyreek Hill. You probably got the upside on the battle there. Chris Godwin, A.J. Brown, you're pretty much split there. If Travis Kelce plays especially, you're in trouble. And if Puka Nacua gets that same kind of production that he got last week, he got, 10 catches on 14 targets.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You got to be a little concerned about that, right? Seeing that on the other side.
A little bit, but I just I'll save my comments to the end. But go ahead. Nito, who are you picking?
So as someone that just played Peanut recently, was pooping my pants in the beginning of Sunday morning. Okay? Poop everywhere. It was crazy.
Why'd you have to tell us where it was at though? You could have just left it at that. Why you got to go in
Like
detail?
It was like,
Was it the splash or is it the one that's like kind of looks like an artist when they throw it on the wall? Like
that one.
That's art.
it.
That's art, bro.
Okay. Other than the splatter, I'm excited to see Kelsey come back, and he didn't have Kelsey last week. I have Mahomes, and I can tell you, he probably got cut short maybe 10, 15 points right there if he would have had Kelsey. So I think Kelsey coming back, and if he does come back healthy, it's a big boost for his team. Allen has a bounce back week. I would say, Isaac, you have a really tough one against this. If Burrow doesn't come through, I can see you winning, but if Burrow doesn't come through, you could take an L for sure. Also, I asked Peanut how he felt about this week. Let me know. Can you guys? No. I'll read it to you.
Oh, hold on. Wait, I'll put you center stage. Hold on. We can make this happen. Hold on. We can. This isn't a big deal.
It'll be quick. I asked Peanut, do you have anything to say to Isaac about your matchup this week? Short and sweet. Yes, fuck Isaac, and he is going down. Quote unquote. Thank you.
Wow, that's pretty amazing that you got to pull up the text message.
Here, raise your hand if you agree with Peanut. Raise your hand if you agree with Peanut. You don't agree with Peanut?
No, you said it. No, you're done. You're done. You only got one chance to answer that question.
All right. Okay.
Mike?
I have two hands up.
Let's hear it from you, Mike. Let's hear it from you.
I voted for Mike.
My man.
Don't get excited until you hear what I have to say first.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that then. All right, Mike. Go ahead, man. What you got?
First of all, outside of fantasy football, I'm Team Isaac. I'm Team Edward. I'm Team everybody. Inside fantasy football, Isaac is a fucking snake. He is a oh my God, he's terrible. But this is not personal. This is fantasy football. So I'm going to say I'm going with the stats here. And I think Isaac's going to pull this one out. Isaac's coming off a big win, beating the defending champ. So I think he's got the momentum. I don't think this is going to last very long. But I think as of this week, I think Isaac pulled this one. And much as it hurts my heart, I'm holding my heart right now. It hurts. It fucking pains me to say it, but I think Isaac's got this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I'm not being biased here. I'm gonna lay this out. This case real simple for you guys. Although I like Peanut's team a lot, there's some heavy hitters: Javonte, Kelsey, Puka, will be considered a heavy hitter. I just don't feel like this week these guys are going to be putting up numbers based off of the matchup. Especially Javonte coming back. He was all right last week. It's kind of why he busted. Kelsey's going to do good, of course. Puka against San Fran, though. I mean, we got some Niner fans in this video chat right here. And tell me, you think this guy's going to go off against the Niners, the number one defense in the NFL? You can say words, you don't have to shake your head.
So Isaac, why would you be playing Tyler Higbee if you felt the same way?
Bro, you see the tight ends, bro? There ain't no tight ends out there right now, bro. I'm just trying to get 5 points. I just get 5 points.
He's not wrong. There's a ton of tight ends that didn't do shit, so you might be right.
Ain't no tight ends, bro. That's all we got, man.
Although, okay, Isaac, I gotta ask because you're always bringing up defense. Who has better defense? You got the Colts. He has Miami.
Oh, you know what? I honestly think for the matchup, Colts playing against look at that one more time. Bring it up on the screen. The Colts going up against the Houston Texans, a rookie quarterback, versus the Dolphins going against New England. Mac Jones torched the Eagles last week, and Miami is not anywhere close to that Eagles defense. So I think I got the better matchup on that one.
Nice.
Yeah, I think you do too.
But all right, well, that is it for the show. We are now at the end of it. Completed another episode. You guys got any parting shots as we say goodbye to the millions of people watching the stream?
Guys, do you still have the corners of your picture frame attached right there behind you? The little picture?
Oh, right here.
Yeah, those edges right there, the things, the little cardboard edges.
That's actually part of the picture. No,
It looks like a cardboard edge in there.
no, it's a cardboard edge. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it brand new. That's a good catch. You got good eyes. Must be the big old glasses you're wearing.
Yeah, Michael.
Thick
Yeah,
frames.
Oh, my bad.
Mito, don't
All
throw
y'all
me in
look
there.
like. All y'all
No,
look like.
don't put your shirt down. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. Put your shirt down.
My hands are up here, bro. If my hands are down here, I don't know what I'll have.
Don't put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
Whoa there.
I don't know.
We don't need to see the milk carton. Put it down.
You can get two right here.
Oh, man.
Whoa there.
For one special.
All right, man. Well, shoot. Just want to say
Goddamn
thank y'all.
ridiculous.
Y'all keep tuning in, man. We're going to put out some more fire episodes. We will see y'all next week or maybe sooner with some mini episodes. Talon's going to be dropping those. So, from everybody here at the Fantasy Wire, we say peace.
Peace out.